Hey everyone, welcome back to my Pokemon Legends ZA playthrough. So on the last episode, we got enough promotion points to do our to get our ticket to do our promotion match or whatever it's called. And it looks like keep pressing the wrong buttons. It looks like we need to get over there quickly because the sun is rising. Or actually, I think the if I remember correctly, the promotion matches stay up even after the sun rises, so I don't think we have to hurry. But I just noticed when I started up the game, the warning came on screen. But yeah, let's do this so we can rank up. It's you. Hey, I remember you. Moko, right? You beat me in a battle right in front of Ivor Sensei that one time. What do you want now? I came to duke it out. What? You were just rank Y when we battled. So you mean you've already reached Sensei's level? Well, I'm sure you'll understand that I have to ask. You did earn a challenger's ticket, right? Of course you did. So that means your battle skills should be on par with Ivor Sensei's. In which case, I request a bout. Both as my chance to get back at you for beating me last time, and to see how much stronger I've grown since that day. Alright. Thank you, I'm going to become the fourth strongest disciple in the dojo for sure. If I remember correctly, I think she was like the weakest one or something. Looks like we leveled up a little bit, huh? Did that work? You might want to have me back on, or you might have me back on the ropes, but I'll prove that the Fist of Justice never flinches. Metacham. I want to switch out. Ooh, okay. Never mind. Oh, that's it. Okay. Your strength outshines mine once again. You're just too strong. Does Team MZ have their own dojo with even harsher training than ours, or what? I have to admit that you've really mastered your skills. Here, the seed of mastery is for you. I wonder what this is. A rare variety of seed. A certain person can help you upgrade your Pokemon moves into plus moves if given one of these. If you bring me seeds just like this one, I'll help your Pokemon turn their moves into plus moves. But I have to admit, I've been taking up your time battling and talking about plus moves and all, but the truth is that Ivor Sensei isn't even here at the dojo today. Neither is his sister Gwynn. It's actually pretty unheard of for both of them to be gone. Now he's right there. Gwynn! Where are you? She's not here either then? That's right, Sensei. I haven't seen her today. Oh, you're the trainer who defeated Josie outside Wild Zone 3, no? Wait, don't tell me. You're here to join the Fist of Justice, aren't you? I'm here to battle you. She's your opponent for the next promotion match, sir. I see. Well, I don't have a Rotom phone, so I'm afraid I cannot verify any of that info right now. You don't have a phone? I've tried using Rotom phones in the past, but for some reason they always break as soon as I so much as press a finger. Oh my gosh. So I rely on my younger sister Gwynn to handle everything smartphone related. But I haven't seen Gwynn since yesterday. My apologies, Moko. I'm just so worried about my poor sister, I can't think of anything else. I'm heading out again to search for her. I'd be honored if you'd face me in battle after my sister and I are reunited. Now, if you'll excuse me. And he's off again. Sensei has stamina and spades, but I don't think he'll have much luck finding Gwynn on his own in a huge city like this. Maybe there's someone he plans to ask for help, though. Someone who's good at finding people? Know anybody like that in Lumiose? You mean Emma? That sounds right. I think you should help Sensei find his sister. Once he knows where she is, he'll be able to focus on your promotion match. Alright, this is a job for the world's greatest detective. So I guess we're going to the Looker Bureau. Whoa. Okay. There was a little delay there. Yes. Emma! We need your help, Emma! Hello there, Moko. What brings you here? Well met once again, Moko. As I mentioned before, I'm searching for my sister Gwynn. But this detective says she cannot help me. No, what I said was that I can't help you without more to go on than she's missing. I'm happy to help you look for your sister, but I need you to answer my questions. I understand. Ask me anything. I'll answer to the best of my ability. Where does your sister like to go when she's not at home or at the dojo? That would be City Hall. City Hall? I see. Your sister certainly has unique interests, doesn't she? Well then, maybe we can find some clues as to your sister's whereabouts if we go there. Understood. I'm on it. And he's gone. He just left. If Mimi was feeling better, it could search for his sister using its telepathy. Oh well. I could use your help, Moko. We'll be waiting for you at the Joanne district. Let's work together to protect the peace of Lumiose. Burbaugh. So I guess they're relying on us. Always got to do these extra steps for the promotional matches. Alright, let's see what this, what's going on here. Is somebody in here? What is this? Dang it, they got me again! Someone get me out of here, please! Just have your Pokemon hit this thing with a powerful move. No need to be gentle. Someone's all wrapped up in Pokemon webbing. Hit it with a high-powered Pokemon move to break it open and save whoever's inside. Any move or a plus move? A high-powered move? Stronger move than that? To check a move's power, open the menu, pick a Pokemon, and choose Change Moves. I thought we've done this before. Whoops. No, okay, what move did we use? Alright, I guess we gotta do this, this thing then. So how much power are we talking here? Brave Bird? Maybe? We could try that. That's like the strongest move we have. There we go. Phew. Thanks for your help getting me out of that sticky situation. You really saved me. There's the culprits back there. That was the work of the Spinnerack here. Well, truth is, the three of them are my partners. I call them Spinnerack Sibbies. When they get angry, they always wrap me up and leave me high and dry like that. This time I messed up destroying a web they just finished making. Big mistake. The three of them strung me up and left me hanging, but I wish they'd show some mercy. It's not like I did it on purpose. They don't like that. Okay, you made your point. I'll be more careful, I promise. But you know what'd be better use for all that silk? Nets and ropes to sell for some quick cash. I'm kidding, it was a joke. Don't string me up again. Spinnerack Sibbies. Okay. Interesting dynamic they got going on. Alright. Talonflame, let's get you to a Poké Center. Alright, we're going to City Hall. So let's go here. Get all our Pokemon back into shape. Let's see what the... Is it Ivor or Ivor? I'm not sure. I've just been calling it Ivor. Touching. That's right, we did Battle Zone last time. It's actually been a few days since I played. So I don't quite remember everything. But it looks like we did do our ticket matches, whatever they're called. I'll take this, thank you. Great ball. Free stuff. Berries are sure mysterious. You'd never be able to tell by looking at them, but they have all kinds of effects. Want to try one? Rosalie. If a Pokemon holding this berry is hit with super effective fairy move, the power will be weakened. Interesting. That's actually kind of a good thing to have in case, like, you know, you're fighting a Pokemon type that you think you're safe against. And then they have like a surprise move that just catches you off guard. Hey, he's here. Emma, Moko, I looked all over, but Gwyn's not here either. That's to be expected, Ivor. For now, let's canvass the area and gather information about Gwyn. Moko, I'd appreciate your help with interviewing people around the city. Fine, I'll do it. I'll do it. Even if you don't know the first thing about art, anyone's free to say what they do or don't like. It's true. It's true. That's true. Found her. I managed to find an old friend of mine online. That's not it. You got yourself a missing person, eh? Well, I don't know anything about that. Thanks. Thanks, mister. No help. That girl at the cafe had such a cute bag. I should have asked her where she got it. Don't think so. Justice. My rival at work finally got the dressing down he deserved. Sweet, sweet justice. No. Ivor's iconic. I mean, look at those muscles. That doesn't help me either. Does anybody know anything? You can help. I know lots of useful things, like, it's not nice to throw a tantrum when you lose a battle. No paid vacation, and we're getting our pay cut? It's ridiculous. Oh, do we find someone? Gwynn from the Fist of Justice. Oh, you mean the girl who's always here? Yeah, she gets called in to deal with all the complaints lodged by folks near the dojo about how loud their training sessions are. I hear she often heads to cafe off Centrical Plaza with a friend after she's done here at City Hall. Find any leads? Actually, we did. A cafe. That matches what I heard too. Sounds like she's left for Centrical Plaza with somebody. For our next move, I suggest we investigate the food truck at that location. Understood. I'm on it. And off he goes. I know he's worried about his sister, but must he go rushing off like that each time? I suppose that's how it is with family. Anyway, we should hurry after him. So how far is this place? Let's see. It's actually a fast travel spot. Makes it easy for us. Emma, Moko, there's no sign of Gwynn here either. Again, we need to ask around and learn more. Well, if it isn't our local detective, the usual fire blast roast for you today. I'm in the mood for something else. I'll take one flamethrower roast. And any information you have on a certain missing girl to go. Oh, I'm getting questioned here. I'll spill. Helping out with an investigation seems fun. Her? Yeah, I've seen her. She came by earlier with that Dynamo girl. Any idea who that could be, Moko? Dynamo girl? Well, Dynamo are the fans, right? So it's gotta be Tarragon. I said girl, genius. Of course it was Kanari. Ivor, you know if your sister is close to Kanari from Dynamo? The name isn't ringing any bells. Where can I go to meet this Kanari? You just had a promotion match against Kanari, didn't you, Moko? Where was it? Should I know? Should I tell him? Isn't that a secret? We're seeing construction, eh? I'm on it. There he goes again. I'll be back later to grab that coffee. What? But we already got it started. We should hurry to Racine Construction too. Come on, Moko. We certainly hope to see you again soon. Your coffee's gonna get cold. I like my coffee dark and cold. Oops. Hello? Alright, so we're going to the construction site again. I can't remember who is Tarragon? When they said Dynamo, I thought it was like a fan. Not actually Kanari. Look at all this merch. How much of this stuff do you think is gonna, like, oh my god, look, there's like a little baby picture I was gonna say, how much of this merch do you think is actually gonna become real merch? Give me 1 second. I want to see what's up here. Yeah, I see. Ivor's down there yelling at Canary. Looks like she's not here either. Where is Gwynn, anyway? Not here. It would seem there's no sign of Gwynn here either. What's the big idea? Don't just go around telling randos where to find me. This massive meathead barged in out of nowhere yelling, "Where's Gwynn?" So loud, I nearly had a heart attack on stream. He's lucky Pops ain't here, or there would have been an all-out brawl. Sorry, Canary. We promise we won't reveal your location to anyone else, but we need your help. We're looking for someone named Gwynn. This gentleman is her older brother. Thanks, Detective Obvious. Like I said, G-Vault ain't here. Still, I love a quiz, so I'll tell you what. Try guessing. If you're close, maybe I'll tell you what I know. Please, you simply must tell me where she is. Back off, big guy. You're creeping me out. Ever heard of personal space? I hope you'll take my refusal to back down as proof of how worried I am about Gwynn. Mute it, muscle bag. If you're so worried, then try paying more attention to what she's up to. Alright. Moko, I almost forgot you were here. If you finally decided to join the Kinetic crew, I guess I could give you a hint. But not until I get my revenge for our last battle. How else am I going to heal my wounded ego? In that case, why not have a rematch now? If Moko wins, you tell us where we should look for Gwynn. Not sure how a fancy detective got caught up in this family fetch quest, but I'm all in and I'll win. Just to warn you, I've upped my game since last time. You ready to lose? I guess we're doing this again. Bring it on. No mercy this time. I'm going in for the overkill. I guess we are doing a rematch. Look at her. Look at her go. All right. That's good. Alright, so try to remember her team. Oh my. Alright. We do not have a good team for this. That actually hurts me a lot. I got my own spikes. Alright, she's gonna Mega Evolve, so I gotta really do something here. I probably should have put... I think I have a... Do I have a Mega Stone for this Pokemon? I don't know. I don't think so. Alright. actually don't have Mega Evolution. Uh-oh. Let me see if I can do this real quick. No, it won't let me. There we go. I had to wait a little bit. Let's do this again. And then this should do it. Yeah, I was not expecting a rematch, so I did not get the proper Pokemon for this. But, that should do it. You thrashed my whole team, again! There she goes again. Spill it, Kadari. Yeesh, what's with you? You're not supposed to get stronger than me. Whatever. You want to know about G-Volt, yeah? She's been a Kinetic since way back, so we're pretty close. Sometimes we hang out and play games together and stuff. In one game set, she mentioned how she's looking for some spot that could be all hers. A place that can't be found in the world. What? That doesn't make sense. All I know is what I heard, that G-Volt wanted to go where the X, Y, and Z axes don't meet up. Whatever that means. And she was going on about needing to beat up Pokemon whose type her partner was weak to. Last I heard, she was headed to some fountain depicting a Pokemon like that, so she could at least imagine how she'd beat it in her head. A fountain? Now we're getting somewhere. Ivor, do you know which Pokemon your sister has as a partner? Of course, that would be Chandelure, a luring Pokemon. Its types are Ghost and Fire. That fountain seems like a pretty important clue, Moko. Which fountain depicts a Pokemon that Gwyn's Chandelure would struggle with, I wonder. It would have to be the fairy, right? No, something else then. Don't know. This one is this, what is Clowitzer? Is that water? Florges? Maybe this one? Water, yeah, okay. Chandelure is fire, makes sense, got it. Great, so we should look for Clowitzer, yes? I'm on it. Has anyone stopped to think that G-Volt might just want some alone time? I'd probably need space if I had to deal with a brother like Ivor. A lot of space. Knowing that dimwit, he's probably headed to the Wild Zone now to look for an actual Clowitzer. Don't worry, it's my duty to protect the peace in Lumiose, and that's exactly what I plan to do. Come on, Moko. Let's hurry over to the Clowitzer Fountain in Blue Sector 7. Ivor, wait, the Clowitzer Fountain! Is he going like the wrong way or something? I'd probably need space if I had to deal with a brother like Ivor a lot. Look at this. There's a figure here too. This is definitely probably going to be watch, this will definitely be a real thing you can buy. Just give it time. What is she streaming? Oh look, she's got her chat monitor. Nice, nice. Look at these. It's a lot of merch. It's kind of cool though. All right, let's get out of here and find this missing person, shall we? So we can actually do this promotion match. Are my Pokemon still weak? No, they're healed. Yeah, I might have to rethink some members on my team, because that electric type is an obvious weakness for me. Emma, Moko. I only see a fountain here. There's no sign of Gwynn anywhere. So you don't have any idea where Gwynn might be in this area then. But this must be the right place. There's the Clowitzer fountain, just like Kanari told us. Well, you think we'll find Gwynn somewhere around here? It has to be. Me too. We don't have any other leads to go on, though the process of elimination, this should be the place. But if so, where could Gwynn be hiding? This place is just an empty square. What else did Kanari say? There was something about a place where XY and Z axis didn't meet? Of course, X axis is horizontal, Y vertical, Z axis is depth, which means we're likely starting from the right place. I'm guessing our X axis is correct. Next, we need to adjust our Y axis. Once we do that, we'll be on the right track to find Gwynn. You mean we should go down into the sewers? But there's all this water in the way. What would your approach be, Moko? I'll drink all the water. Drink it? All of it? I wouldn't suggest that. So don't you even think about it, Ivor. Well, I've trained my body to accomplish feats such as this. With some effort, I imagine I could. I said no. You'll make yourself sick doing that. Vaporize the water, huh? I suppose a legendary Pokemon might have a fire-type move hot enough to do that. I don't think anything could vaporize this much water, even after extensive training. Alright, we'll just stop it then. That sounds like a tall order. The skills I've honed in the Fist of Justice can surely help us solve this problem. I have it. I'll just smash the fountain. That would cause the water to shoot upwards, yes? Then the water pooling below will drain away. Oh, he's not going to destroy the fountain, is he? Yes, a perfect solution. Go, Phalanx. Use... Stop right there. You can't just destroy city property. Honestly, I can see why people complain about the Fist of Justice taking things too far. But you might be onto something, Ivor. Maybe we can stop the water from flowing somehow. Then I shall use my martial arts after all, and... Moko, I have an idea. Find a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam and bring it back here. If we freeze the fountain's nozzle to stop the flow, the water that's filling the pool below ought to empty into the sewer, then we can investigate. So the question is, how the heck did Gwynn get down there? Alright, so we need Ice Beam. Icy Wind. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Looks like you brought a Pokemon that can use Ice Beam. Well done. Now then, freeze the water in that fountain. Oh, here we go. Lock on. And fire. Marvelously done, Moko. Look, all the water is draining through the sewers. It's actually working. Is she really down there? As long as the fountain stays frozen, we won't need to worry about getting flooded. Quick then, let's search the sewers. I shall go on ahead. Of course you will. Ivor certainly doesn't waste time once he knows where he's going, does he? We should head in too, Moko. Alright, nice job, Vanillite. Nice job. Alright, let's see what is going on over here. What is this, gonna be like a dungeon area? The sewers were built a very long time ago. There are wild Pokemon about, so be on your guard. Who knows how they get in here? Wild Pokemon, you say? But will Gwynn be safe down here then? That's why we're trying to find her. Understood. I'm on it. There he goes again. Come on, we should help him look for Gwynn, Moko. Watch out for wild Pokemon. Might do, there she goes with her Naruto run again. There might be some new Pokemon down here to catch. Oh, okay. Bum 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 bum. I hear something. All right, it looks like got a lot of these Noibats. Hyper Potion. Whoops, I should probably switch out that move. I forgot I still had that. What do we have? Steel Wing? I think so. What is Flare Blitz? Oh, this also gives us damage. Agility. So does agility make our moves come out faster? That could be good. Or does that just make us like dodge attacks easier? Scraggy. Looks like this is a dead end too. Good. I want to find these dead ends so we can see everything. So that means this way is the correct way. Narrows it down. Now we got 2 ways to go. This way. Looks like that, because the marker's that way. Let's go this way. Oh, we have Inkay already. Let's wait for this. Go get him. Ooh, they actually survived. Was not expecting that. Alright, so now we have just this way. This way looks like it's blocked off by the water. Oh, blocked, huh? There you are, Moko. Looks like the lock is preventing us from going further in. Then let us power through with pure strength. Shall I smash through this barrier so we may proceed? No, destroying public property. Moko, let's take a closer look and see if we can't figure this out. It's definitely a padlock. The keyhole, I guess? It's shaped like a typical keyhole, nothing out of the ordinary. The lock body. Looks like a regular lock made of some sort of metal alloy. Hinges. You don't notice anything unusual about the door's hinges. And that just leaves for gaps. There's only tiny gaps between the door and the floor. So there's no clever way to open this door then. I guess we'll just have to find the key. Where do you think the key could be, Moko? Maybe a Pokemon has it? You might be right. There's not much to go on. There's not much to go on, is there? As it stands, we can't even make an educated guess. Of course, it's the key Pokemon. Klefki. Well, that Pokemon had some keys. That was Klefki, right? Let's go after it. Of course, it's Klefki. It seems possible that one of Klefki's keys could help us open the lock back there. Then I shall go ahead and catch it. The Pokeballs I throw reach speed over 100 miles per hour. That does, unfortunately, mean there's a chance of Klefki being knocked out as it's caught, but that's the risk we'll have to take. He does not want to hear that. Stop right there! That's hardly different than punching the poor thing. We're not in ancient Hisui, you know. That also raises some concerns about how you managed to catch your own Pokemon, Ivor. Anyway, I think we could safely leave this matter to Moko. Here, feel free to use Ultra Balls. Ooh. Alright, now catch that Klefki. I will do so. Alright, Klefki. Don't forget, we don't want to just knock it out, we want to catch it. Gotcha, gotcha. So nothing too damaging. You got that in the wild? No killing. Oh, that's actually good. It's actually good. Oh. Did not mean to knock it out like that, but worked. Nice catch. I feel I've witnessed the very essence of a masterful capture. That's a bit excessive, no? I mean, we all catch Pokemon like that, right? Anyway, let's see if Klefki can get that lock open for us. Alright, Klefki, do your thing. We're counting on you, Klefki. Which one was it? It doesn't seem to have the key for this lock. I really thought that was going to be the trick to getting through here. How about this then, Madame Detective? If we're truly stuck, perhaps we might try out my plan. First off, thanks for calling me Madame Detective. Just Detective or Emma works too. Now, what's your plan, Ivor? If there's no gimmick or mechanism to open the lock, then it must be opened by a key. But there's no guarantee that said key can even be found in these sewers. Since we cannot obtain the key, we must let my honored fist become the key. Our path will be open thanks to my power. Oh my god, he's gonna Falcon Punch this thing. With that, our way is clear. Let's press on. I can't believe he actually did that. Dude, this guy's no joke. So that's what he calls a plan. Personally, I'd call it brute force. In any case, we should hurry after him. And there she goes, man. What a group. Alright. So we've unlocked the next way. It's a Ghastly. Is that another, Ooh, we got like multiple paths this way. Alright, so we did catch Clef P already. It looks like we might loop around, huh? Because we can go up there, just not yet. But let's go this way, because I see an item here. This looks like it could be a dead end. Get him a while. Do I have? Yes, I do have a Ghastly. Alright, and then we have Scrub. Ice Stone. Alright. It looks like that's all that's over here. So, to progress. Alright, we have this way now. And this way. A lot of Pokemon over here. All right. Ooh, okay. Ooh, that is not good for me. No, but while. Youch. Alright, let me fix that real quick. And while we're at it, let's heal them up. Alright, this way or this way? Oh, this way's progress, so that's good. Where'd you go, Mawile? Ooh, I think that's pushing me back. That's what was happening. It was missing because I kept getting pushed back. Do I have anything for... Well, that works. Was there any other? I think that was it, right? Or I think this way. We did not check this way yet. Oh, it looks like this just loops over. Alright, we're good then. Did you see that? It was Chandelure with the luring Pokemon. It may be the very same Chandelure that Gwynn has as a partner. Interesting. Looks like we're getting very close. Looks like a dead end. No doors or anything. And no sign of that Chandelure either. It's a ghost-type Pokemon, so it's not surprising it can vanish at will. If it is indeed Gwen's partner, then maybe it vanished to where Gwyn is. A keen observation. Given the situation, I'd say that's highly likely. Alright, let's search every last inch of this room, Moko. This is cool. This is like, giving me like Detective Pikachu vibes. It's very, very much like Detective Pikachu. Some old electric panels. You tried flipping a few, but nothing happened. Did you find anything? I've learned something important in the course of this investigation. If I go around smashing things in the name of detective work, Emma gets very cross indeed. She does not like it. You don't know what these 4 machines are for, but they don't seem related to the case. It's an invisible wall. Cluster of pipes, valves, nothing special. Look at this. You took a good look at the pale-colored crates, but they don't seem to be anything special. Or so it seems. We've checked all over the room, but there's no sign of any hidden contraptions. In that case, the only course of action is to act. Strength is power. Strength is justice. No way. It is an invisible wall. That's odd. I've smashed countless walls in my life. This is the first I've punched a wall and had my fist go straight through without breaking it. It felt like my hand went inside the wall itself. Could it be? No. Yeah, it's a fake wall. The wall wasn't real in the first place. So someone or something conjured up the illusion of a wall to fool us. I see. Clearly I must undergo even more diligent training if I wish to smash illusionary walls. But for now, let us proceed. I'm sure Gwyn is waiting for us on the other side. Let's keep pushing ahead, Moko. Alright. What? And it's gone. The chill I felt when passing through it makes me think this could be the work of a ghost type. So you're saying that a ghost type Pokemon is attempting to deceive us? I think so, though we can't prove it yet. I need to be able to smash walls of any kind. Then I can finally tear down the barriers that separate the people and Pokemon of Lumiose. Yes, the wild zones will separate us no more, and everyone will be the happier for it. There it is. Moko, look there. I do believe that Chandelure must be Gwen's partner. Wait, Chandelure, please help me find Gwyn. Her partner Pokemon is freely roaming around and doesn't seem particularly agitated. I suppose we can assume that even if someone is behind Gwen's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. Every step we take brings us closer to the truth. Let's hurry, Moko. Maybe this is like her secret spot or something. Like she's got like a secret hidden base. Oh, is that her? Wait, this is that one? Oh, this is yeah, the one girl from the Canary quiz event. I know who we're talking about now. We found our missing person. Where's the villain who trapped you down here? Let's think back over everything we've seen so far. Can you identify the culprit behind all this? There is no culprit. That's right, in a way. There's no culprit because no crime has been committed. What are you saying, Madame Detective? Gwynn was trapped here. We saw it with our own eyes. The supposed victim here is Gwynn. However, she came here of her own volition. The truth behind the whole case? The truth? If you really wish to hear it, then defeat me in battle. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, after all. Here, I'll heal up your Pokemon and leave the rest to you, Moko. Alright, Gwynn. Ready, Mawile? Are we doing this? Let's fight. I'm gonna win, so y'all leave me in peace. Strength is power. Strength is justice. I like how she still does their little motto thing. Gwynn of the Fist of Justice. All right, Mawile, let's wrap this up quickly, shall we? One down, 2 to go. Oh, this could be bad for us. This could be bad for us. Ooh, not in time. Nope. All right, one more. And it's Mega Evolving. Nice. Our turn. Ooh, protect. Oh, just in the nick of time. I don't know what it was doing, but it was taking off a lot of our health. My justice wasn't wrong. I simply lacked power. Well fought. In any case, a well-deduced, both of you. Do you know these two, Gwynn? Of course, Emma's the greatest detective in all of Lumiose. And Moko is a member of Team MZ. She's also the reigning Canary Quizwiz. I see. And what do you mean when you said well-deduced? Where to start? You break every smartphone you touch, Ivor. And once you start battling in the ZI Royale, you don't stop, even when dawn comes. Your excessive training will keep going on as you climb the ranks of the Royale. Meanwhile, I'm the one who deals with all the complaints about your behavior. It's an enormous burden. So I asked Chandelure and one of the Klefki to help me hide down here. That way, you'd be unable to participate in any promotion matches. But then you had to come and find me. I had no idea I was causing the Fist of Justice and my own sister so much trouble. Well, you were. So I would love to see you give my brother a good thrashing, Moko. It's true then? Moko is my opponent for the next promotion match? See for yourself. There it is, plain as day. Well, it seems I must prepare for our bout. I hope you will all excuse me. Honestly, I'm obligated to look into any case I take on, but perhaps I should have let this one go cold. Still, I'm surprised you knew of a hiding place like this, It's almost undetectable with all the barriers and tricks that the Pokemon help put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here that I met Chandelure, though it was only a Litwick back then. The Ghost-type Pokemon let me come and go as I please, so I visit on occasion. I love the quiet down here, and the dark. Well, now that Ivor knows about this place, I suppose you'll need to find a new hiding spot. We should head back for now. This may be your favorite spot, but it's not exactly fit for long-term residents, let's say. Of course. Oh no, she seems so sad. Her safety zone is gone. Maybe I should train up a bit. A little extra muscle could come in handy during my investigations. Extra muscle? Please, not another Ivor. I was joking. My expansion suit can help me out in a pinch, though I decided not to use it unless necessary. Oh, and Gwynn, tell Ivor I'll be sending him a bill for my help, okay? Good luck with your promotion match, Moko. When you're ready to face Ivor, come to the Justice Dojo. I think we could finally promote ourselves now. Before that... yeah, let's stop at the Pokemon Center that's right around the corner. And then we'll do our promotion. This episode might be a little bit longer than I anticipated because we had all that extra stuff to do. But at least we can fast travel, yeah. Alright, let's do this. At last, you've arrived. Gwynn has made her feelings on the matter clear, but even so, I must grow stronger. As I said before, if we're to live in harmony with Pokemon in this city, then Pokemon must be afforded the same freedoms that humans enjoy. And for both sides to enjoy those freedoms, what we will need is incredible strength. Strength cannot solve everything for us, but it will at least allow us to protect what we hold dear. I will prove the truth of my words by raising to the very top of the ZA Royale. Rank A will be mine. Now, Moko, shall we begin our match? Gwynn, please lend me your phone. I promise I'll do the utmost not to break it. How many Rotom phones have we gone through? Challenger ticket verified. Promotion match begin. There are places in life you cannot reach without climbing over strong opponents to get there. I'm the strong one here. Strength is power. Strength is justice. Alright, Ivor. Heracross. Interesting. Ooh. Machamp. Boom. Oh my gosh, okay. Not good, not good. Alright, alright. Metacham. And protect, of course. Alright, let's try to build up some of our Mega Evolution meter. Probably should have done that before. Alright, let's switch. Probably gonna lose a couple Pokemon here. Let's throw out some spikes, that'll probably be good. Let me do this, actually. I want to see, yeah, Feraligatr. Let's Mega Evolve this. Oh! Never mind. I didn't have to do anything. Congrats. Nice, we've been promoted to rank D. My justice didn't prevail. It's clear I must train even harder. Fine, but no more battling in the ZI Royale after daybreak. That's not how this works. If you continue to vex everyone around you, your goal will only grow harder to reach. Understood. It's true that I act before I think, and that I'm terrible at controlling my own strength. I don't even know how many smartphones I've broken at this point. Perhaps if you assisted me as my coach, we could work on fixing these things together. Out of the question. You're the elder of us and the master of this dojo. Stop making others take care of your messes. I'll have more to say on this once we're home. Let's go, Ivor. Please, one moment, Gwynn. I want to give Moko my thanks. As a token of gratitude for our fine battle, please accept this small gift from me. Bulk up. Boost attack and defense. It was a good match, Moko. I'd be honored if you'd face me again. Next time, my power will surely open my path forward. Now, if you'll excuse me. We did it. We finally did it. Q-doo-doo. Wow, it sounds like you had a lot of fun. Who'd have thought that X and Y axis would end up being clues in a missing person case? X and Y, huh? I remember hearing about that a long time ago. What sort of something? How did it go? They're talking about the Legendary's watch. Something about how the X and Y axes go up in different directions, but there's still a point where they meet, and finding it is the important thing. I'm not sure I get it. You mean like how people in Pokemon are totally different, but we should focus on the things we share? It could be that, or something like us all here. What are the odds we'd meet and become friends? Huh. Something the matter? It's nothing. But I should be asking you what's the matter. Naveen, why won't you just try the croissant? Try the croissant curry already. That won't be happening. While I admit that it might taste good, the aesthetic is still too much for me. Hey, it's not as hard as a pass as you gave before, Naveen. Maybe that means we're finding where our X and Y axes meet. Boom, boom, boom. Let me guess, more Mega Evolved Pokemon? Good morning. No sign of Urbane or Lita just yet. At last, I've been granted the calm, quiet morning I've longed for. Now I can finally make some progress on my sewing commissions. In fact, I'm so pleased I'll even include you in my happy mood. Performance sneakers? Think nothing of it. I got them as thanks for a sewing project, and they're not in my size. Hey, Urbane! Do you know where Urbane is? Not here. He must have headed out earlier to be his helpful self around the city. That idiot! Apparently he borrowed some money to shoot a Hotel Z promo spot, so we're in debt now to this scary group called Rust Syndicate. What? The Rust Syndicate? Yeah, them. The ones so scary even rampaging alpha Pokemon wouldn't dare mess with them. Hello, this is Moko, right? The kid who lives and helps out at Hotel Z? That's not me. Well, aren't you an honest one? Or maybe just naive? You should be more careful about that, answering questions from unfamiliar callers. Now, I'm calling as a representative of the Rust Syndicate, and I wanted to discuss a bit of money your friend Urbane borrowed from us. I could have just dropped it at that fine hotel you worked at, but I figured you'd want to avoid a scene, especially since Urbane has been working so hard to bring in new customers. So I ask you kindly stop by our office. You'll find it in the Blue District. We'll be waiting for you. What was that call about? About Urbane? What, so it wasn't just me they called? They even tracked down your number, Moko? How deep in trouble are we exactly? Well, Urbane didn't borrow a ton to begin with, but the interest on the loan is out of control. I hear the Rust Syndicate makes it impossible for you to pay back your interest. Then they can force you to work off your debt by doing their bidding. If that's true, we're dealing with some truly heinous people. Oh no. Don't worry, Floette. We'll get Urbane out of this mess somehow. If it is true that they force others to work for them by imposing unreasonable interest, we must at least try to talk things out with them. It is only through speaking with each other that we can hope to find some satisfactory resolution. In any case, it seems the only option now is to go out to the Rust Syndicate's office as requested. Yeah, you're right, AZ, especially since they've called 2 of us now. I can't get a hold of Urbane. Hey Moko, if they already know where to find us, I don't feel great going to their office alone. You'll head over with me, right? Thanks, I'll feel a lot better that way. If anything happens while we're gone, we're counting on you to handle it, Naveen. What? Alright. You two, will you be okay? Won't you? The Rust Syndicate certainly seems disreputable, yet I've not heard of the police taking any action against them. Make that of what you will. That means the police are dipping into their money. Or they're paying off the police. Yeah, phew. Looks like we got ourselves into some really messy situation. But we'll figure that all out next time. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.